Hey everyone, I'm Brandy Streeter, health coach here at Hilton Head Health, and on today's edition of Spoonful of Nutrition, we're going to be talking about mindful eating. Mindful eating is a practice of mindful living, and basically what it enables us to do is to tune into our body and to start to recognize our different hunger cues so that we can shoot for satiety while avoiding ravenous and avoiding the extra full feeling. So in order to start the practice of mindful eating, it begins by becoming aware of what's going on in your surroundings and really tuning into the food experience. So in order to do that, I'm going to pull in all of my senses to engage with those around me primarily and with the food experience itself. And once I master this, which the research shows time and again that mindful eating helps with not only weight management but weight loss. So let's go over the senses a little bit and how you can employ each of those to engage in a more mindful experience. The first one is sight. What does my food look like? Is there any difference in color? What colors are presented to me on the plate? How is the plate set up itself? Do I notice it's modeled after the Harvard Healthy Eating plate and the H3 plate of half of your plate being fruit and vegetables, a quarter of your plate a healthy whole grain, and another quarter of your plate a lean protein? Within that, what size is my plate? Is it a standard 9 inches, which we recommend, or is it a little larger, which may help me understand the difference in portion size, that little bit of awareness? What do I see around me? Right now I'm looking out on a really nice, beautiful Hilton Head day, and that's a really great thing to have. That helps me feel satisfied in another way without having to completely rely on food for my satisfaction during my day. Once I've taken visual stock of the plate in front of me, I'm going to utilize my sense of smell. What am I noticing? Is there a really pleasant aroma? Maybe that aroma brings me back to a pleasant childhood memory. For example, maybe I'm eating one of the H3 fudgy brownies that's healthy and calorie controlled. For me, I made fudgy brownies with my grandmother growing up, and that was a really positive way for me to connect with her. So again, I'm being satisfied in that way. So see, smell, taste. Once you taste the food, observe what's the difference, what are the subtleties of flavor? Is it sweet? Is it bitter? Is it acidic? How about texture? How does the food feel in my mouth? Is it coarse? Is it smooth? Does it go down very easy? Does it melt in my mouth? What's the temperature like? Is it very hot? Is it cool? Once you've used those senses, you can think about hearing. This might be engaging with the experience of cooking. So as the vegetables hit the pan that's been heated, do you hear that sizzle? That's satisfying as well. So once you've pulled in all your 5 senses to engage with the food experience, consider using your senses to engage with the experience around you. Are you sitting down and unplugging from your phone, from your devices, from your TV, and being engaged with the food so you're more in tune and honoring your body's cues? Are you in touch with those around you as you're dining? Are you engaged in an experience, a conversation where you're truly taking the time to listen, which helps slow the pace of eating, which again helps with identifying the difference between satisfied and overfull. Another tool that you can use to work on distinguishing that difference is the H3 Hunger and Satisfaction Scale. Within this scale, it's a 1 to 10 range that helps you identify differences between ravenous, hungry, neutral, satisfied, and too full. The goal of the scale is to help you recognize the difference between each of those stages and then to avoid the extremes of either end of the scale. So I want to avoid the ravenous 1 to 3 feeling, which may be, oh, I'm starving, I could eat anything within my reach. It may be I have hunger pains. It may be I'm lightheaded or feeling dehydrated. And then to avoid the overfull feeling, which I like to call Thanksgiving, which is that need to unbutton your pants or the need for a long winter's nap after a meal. But rather I want to focus on the 3 to 7 range, which is just about hungry to satisfied with neutral in the middle. So the subtleties here would be with hungry, maybe I'm feeling a little bit of emptiness in my stomach, food thoughts, and maybe even a growling tummy. With satisfaction, I feel food in my stomach, I feel hydrated, I feel satisfied, but I don't feel overfull. So if you use this scale, I would recommend thinking about it before each eating occasion. and then weighing in about 5 to 10 minutes after you finish each eating occasion. Now with that, research shows time and again that any level of accounting helps with weight management and weight loss. So if I make a point out of recognizing where I am on the scale before and after each meal and jotting that down, that's overall improving my chance of success. So I hope this demonstration was helpful today and that you'll work on practicing mindful eating and mindful living, keeping in mind there's no perfect. Any effort is progress and you're doing it the right way. So everyone enjoy and bon appetit.